Everybody, I wanted to share something with you about me and hope that it will help you. One thing about me is I'm always going to take every hurt, every pain, every heartache, everything to God. And I will sit there until I get answers. I will sit there until I get answers. That's just me, and I don't care. I basically was thinking this morning about my 4-year-old, and she will literally come to me and she will call my name until I answer her. She does not care if she has to stand there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, probably all day. She will literally call my name over and over and over and over and over, and she gets louder and louder and louder, and sometimes she's crying, and it's just a mixture of different things because she knows I am the only one who can provide whatever the need is that she has. And this is the same exact way that I am with my Father in heaven. I'm the same way. Whatever my needs are, I realize that there is only one person in the room that can provide them. And so I will go before God, and I don't care if I have to cry for days. I will cry for days. I don't care if I can't get out the bed because I'm just so heartbroken or hurting or something's really bothering me. I do not care. I do not care because I know there is only one person in the room. There's only one person that can give me what I need. It doesn't make sense for me to go to anybody else. And I'm not going to act like I never struggled with that. I was a people pleaser, and I still struggle with that in certain areas. And so I tend to take a lot of the hurts and pains to other people in a healthy way, or in a way where I intend to be healthy. But it's not. It's really not, because I have learned that there's only one person. There's only one person that can give me the answer. There's only one person that can give me the answer that I need. There's only one person that can provide the healing that I need. And I say all of this because a lot of us have been through things in life that have taken a hit to us. They have hurt us, and we don't understand. We don't understand why we went through what we went through. We don't understand why a person did what they did. We don't understand how it happened, why us. There's so many things we don't understand. And we take it to everybody else. And sometimes it's in a healthy way, because even counseling, that's healthy. You know, we even go to our spiritual mothers or fathers or sisters or brothers in Christ or pastors or leaders. And although that is healthy, they cannot give you the answer to what you need to fully heal. They can help you through it. They're great for you to confide in and have somebody to talk to and hold your hand through your journey. But there are just some things only God can provide the answer to. There's just things that you've been through. There are things that knock the wind out of you. There are things that hurt you that only God can provide the answer to, so that you can fully heal. And that's just the way it is. And I think the best advice that I have is to take those things that have been hurting you, that maybe you thought you fully healed from, but really without an answer, you really can't heal from, and put them on the table. Sit with God and put them on the table, no matter how ugly it is, and leave it on the table until you get your answer. Leave it on the table until God answers you. If he doesn't answer you the first day, you don't get up and pick it up and then move on and give it to somebody else. You leave it there and you sit there and you say, Lord, I'm not leaving this place until you answer me. This is what I do. When things hurt me, when I don't understand, I go to God and I say, I'm not leaving until you answer me. I don't care. I don't care if I have to be in the bed all day because I'm hurting. I don't care if I have to cry 2-3 days in a row. I will cry. I will be exhausted. I do not care, because again, what I need, Lord, only you can provide. You have no choice. Like my 4-year-old, mommy, 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 mommy. And she'll start crying and she'll start getting louder over and over again. This is how I am with God. You have something that I need and you have to answer me, and I will not leave, and I will sit here at your feet and I will stare until you answer me. I will keep calling you until you answer me. This is how we have to be. A lot of us get up too soon, and I'm guilty of that. Get up too soon because God does not answer us right away. We want a right away answer. And sometimes you're not going to get it right away, but you will get it. I would not be sitting here saying this if it had not worked for me. You will get it, but you have to stay there. You have to stay at God's feet. You have to continue to press in. And I don't care how sloppy you have to do it. I always say this in my videos. I don't care how sloppy it has to be. Break. I don't care. But stay there, because there's only one person that has the answer to why you went through what you've went through. There's only one person that has the answer to why that happened to you, why this person did this to you. There is only one person that has the answer that you need, and that is God. You have to press in. It's so much easier, I know, to go to other people, to go to other things for the answer, but you're not going to find it there. There's only one person. And if you don't wait for your answer, and if you get up prematurely, and if you get up too soon, it could be detrimental. It can be detrimental, because sometimes the answer from God is the one thing that you need to fully be completely healed. And so every time you say, Lord, you're not answering me, and I don't have time to sit here and wait, and you pick it back up. And you tuck it back in as if, doesn't matter. You're not fully healed, and the enemy knows this, and he takes it and he uses it. And you still have questions, and you still have thoughts, and it'll torment you. It's not worth it. Sit before God. And I know that kind of sounds religious, but it's honestly the only answer. And wait until he answers you. Do not move until he answers you. I know it's so easy to turn to other things. There's a worldly way of turning to other things, turning to men, turning to women, turning to drugs, turning to alcohol, turning to partying, turning to friends, turning to money. There's a worldly way, but then I've learned there's also a Christian way, where I've turned to leaders, and I've turned to people with titles, and pastors and apostles and prophets and brothers in Christ and sisters in Christ and leaders of church. And it doesn't matter whether it was out of good intentions or not. Doesn't matter if it was worldly or a Christian way. God was still the only one that has the answer. God was still the only one that could help me fully heal. Not that people can't help you heal, but I'm saying that full completion of healing that I need, the answer. He's the only one that had the one answer that I needed. So I'm just saying all of this to encourage you. Take every heartache, every pain, every hurt, every trial, every tribulation, everything that happened to you that you don't understand, everything that happened to you that you didn't deserve, every person that came into your life and wreaked havoc. Take everything to God and stay there until he answers you. Stay there until he heals you. Stay there. Do not move. And it's going to hurt. And you may have to cry, and you may have to cry yourself to sleep some nights, and you may have to just sit in the bed some days. I don't know what it looks like for you. I can only say what it's looked like for me. And you may be down some days, and you may feel anxious some days, and you may just feel like giving up some days. I don't know. But whatever you feel, do not move. You stay there until God gives you your answer. You don't move on and act like you're okay if you're not okay. Wait until God gives you an answer. Don't give up. We give up too quickly on God. Do not give up. The same way, like when I referenced my 4-year-old daughter, she's not going to give up, because again, she knows there's only one person in the room that can provide her need, that can give her the answer that she needs. And the same with us. We know there's only one person in the room that can provide the answer that we need, that can provide the healing that we need, that can provide the love that we need, that can provide the joy that we need, that can provide the peace that we need, that can provide the clarity that we need, that can provide the weapons that we need. There's only one person in the room. Do not leave. Stay at the face of God until you get your answer. I pray this helps somebody. It's helped me as I'm going through my journey. Never be afraid to break before your Father.